What's up, dumbass? You see what I did there? It's kind of your name, but it kind of sounds like I said something else. If I say, what's up, dumbass, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? Sounds like I might be insulting you, but that is your name. I can't be held accountable if you feel insulted by that. What's up, Nobusama? What's with the title? Patty Martinez, what's up? Joe Cool, Daddy Chapman, 7 Lucky Star Gamer, what's up? Dumbass, what's up? Oh, not much. It's almost Pikachu's birthday. Fortunately, he's going to have to bust nuts on himself because everyone's still quarantined, so what else is new? Thank God we all grew up as nerds, so we're used to busting nuts on ourselves. You know, when you grow up as a nerd, you don't know if you're ever actually going to be able to bust a nut in someone else. So you got to practice a lot with yourself. So I am prepared for this situation. I did practice a lot as a kid. I will survive my birthday. But yeah, what are you going to do, right? Pikachu will find a way. Calico Vision Master, what's up, dude? Dumbass, what's up? Original Dogman John Castro, what's up? Oh yeah, I guess just a stream to pass the time, something to do. We're all bored here at least. What's your latest fragrance? Latest one that I bought? I haven't bought anything in a while. I've tried multiple samples of stuff recently, or not too recently. I did that sample thing maybe a month ago or something, but the last fragrance that I wore Jazz Club yesterday. I wore a little bit of Jazz Club. If you've ever smelled Jazz Club, I would actually recommend, if you like Jazz Club, I would really recommend trying Yopom Wild. Yopom Wild, it doesn't smell quite as good as Jazz Club, I guess, but Yopom Wild does smell very similar to Jazz Club, and it's like a third the price. So I would recommend trying that. Have you ever played Melty Blood? Nope. Hercule Satan, what's up? This Creed Royal Oud is growing on me. I might purchase it. You know, I was actually thinking, I just asked Manny, actually, from Cascade Sense, actually. I just talked to him recently. I'm actually wondering, if stuff like Creed and a lot of these more expensive brands, if you will, if they're going to be getting cheaper because of the economy, because, with I heard that Neiman Marcus has actually filed bankruptcy because of all the coronavirus stuff. So I wonder how much some of these more expensive scents are going to be in the future, if they're going to be more money or less money, right? Where am I? Green Pool Ball. Sup, Clayton, got some tiramisu at Rayleigh's. It wasn't quite as good as the one from Walmart. What is Rayleigh's? I don't know what Rayleigh's is. I have the original Yelp. Yeah, I think I haven't smelled the original Yelp in a long time. Is that Yelp? Joop. I haven't smelled the original version of that in a very long time, but I would be interested in smelling it again, actually. But I haven't smelled it. I remember it smelling, fine, though. Are you really busting nuts on yourself? Oh, I will be. Not on stream because my dick isn't big enough. If my dick was big enough, I definitely would bust nuts on stream for money. But, like I said, it is, we're in desperate times here. I am quarantined for my birthday, but, I grew up a nerd, so I'm used to busting nuts on myself. I have a lot of practice. So my birthday weekend is going to be okay. I'm used to busting nuts on myself. We will find a way to make quarantine birthday work. There's a lot of hot girls on Instagram, dude. I got the whole weekend to myself. So who knows is going to be getting a tribute. There might be a lot of girls getting a tribute. It depends on how much I got left in me. I don't know. We'll see. Subarashi ZX. How long have you had Pikachu? This is an original Pikachu. This is actually a first edition Pikachu when Pokemon first came out in Japan. This is a first edition Pikachu, actually. Also with the merger. Oh, is Neiman Marcus, are they merging with somebody? I don't know if they're merging with somebody, but You'll have to inform me on that. I actually don't know about that, but yeah. I don't know. I'm wondering if stuff is going to be end up getting cheaper or something like that. I mean, that would be nice, I guess, if things get cheaper, right? I mean, because I don't like spending. I mostly just buy decants anyway because shit is so expensive, right? But I generally do not pay full retail for shit. I am a poor boy. Even buying samples is fucking expensive, Where are we? Seeing how girls apparently like dad bods, Pikachu could actually cop some bitches, couldn't he? Well, of course, Pikachu is very, very plump. Plump Pikachu is much better than super skinny Pikachu. How do I know if I have achieved the legendary nut? If you bust a nut and you are impressed with the nut yourself, that's pretty legendary, I think. You got to be impressed with your own nut. If you can tell your nut has a mind of its own, if it's aggressive, it may have been a legendary nut. If you can nut and you don't know where it went, that probably could be a legendary nut. If the nut has 100% chance of pregnancy, that could be a legendary nut, I guess, as well. Where are we? Gonna pick up Gogeta today. Have fun with him, dude. X you soul. What did I just arrive to? You have arrived to, what did I name this? What did I name this stream? The Pikachu pre-birthday busting nuts on myself quarantined stream. That's what you have arrived to. Danny boy, can't stay for the stream, but I hope you enjoy your birthday when it comes around. Yeah, my birthday is Monday, so this is my birthday weekend, but we're all locked inside, so I'm gonna bust nuts on myself. That's what I plan on doing. Doodly poo. Exotic exfoliation is the best way to achieve a nut. Is that where you kind of like choke yourself? Isn't that how that one Japanese dude died? The one Japanese famous dude, I think. Yo, Glonic, what's up? Happy birthday. A few days early, but yeah, may as well do an early birthday stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream for my birthday too. I actually have to do, because we're quarantined, I actually have a fucking doctor appointment over Zoom on my fucking birthday. I'm like, dude, I was like, this is so stupid. Why are doctor appointments over the phone right now? Like, this is ridiculous, but what are you going to do, right? Instagram model is the equivalent of a Call of Duty soldier. What does that mean exactly? Rayleigh's is a typical grocery store. Yeah, we don't have that here, I don't think. Recruit difficulty. Careful, Jeremy Fragrance loves Pokemon. He might be stalking your channel. No, I've said this before. Me and it's very strange. Jeremy's brother has actually commented on my videos, but Jeremy doesn't comment on my videos, which is very strange because when Jeremy was first starting off, Jeremy would comment on like everyone's videos. Didn't matter how small they were to kind of like build his channel. But Jeremy would never comment on my videos, but Jeremy's brother would comment on my videos. Isn't that pretty fucking weird? That's pretty strange, isn't it? Anyway, like I said, I actually don't support Jeremy Fragrance. I don't support him because he made those fake videos and he made money off it, and that was really fucked up. So I supported him when he was getting a bad rap because he used to get a bad rap for stuff that wasn't true. But then you know what? Then his channel exploded once he started making fake videos and he got caught doing it, and his channel kept growing. And so yeah, I don't support Jeremy for that anymore. So I think it's fucked up. I think it's very fucked up psychologically and socially that, yeah, his channel got bigger after he got caught making fake videos and making lies. So I don't support that shit. But I supported him before because before he used to, get a bad rap. Is it a big birthday? I feel like I'm old enough now that birthdays don't matter whatsoever. So like I said, I'm just going to bust nuts on myself for my birthday. We're just locked inside anyway. 7 Lucky Star Gamer. Have you played? It's just Lucky Star Gamer. I probably shouldn't say sucky. 7 Lucky Star Gamer. Probably just Lucky Star Gamer, right? Have you played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu? Is that the one picture game, or were you talking to it or something like that? Is that the talk game? Were you talking to the Pikachu thing? I never played that. David actor. No, there's another guy that died when he hung himself. Actually, there's like a Japanese musician. I thought they got caught doing that or something like that, right? Yeah, strange. I don't know what that is about. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, I'm jealous of, and this isn't that I deserve to be as popular as him whatsoever. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm jealous of how many viewers that he gets, and but the fact is, the dude made fake videos. He got caught making fake videos, and he made money off it, and the community supported him even more after that, and that was really fucked up. You know what I mean? So, what if you're asking? Yeah, his brother. I didn't even know it was his brother at the time. But people are like, "Do you know you're talking to Jeremy's brother right now?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know that." And it's like, "But it doesn't matter." It's like, "Dude, I supported your brother before when people talk shit about him, but your brother just got caught making fake videos. That's fucked up. I'm not going to support him anymore." And then he stopped posting on my channel. So, what are you going to do, dude? I don't support bullshit. I'm not going to support him for that shit. And the fact that he got more popular after it is pretty disgusting, I think. But anyway. All lives matter, not just Black lives. Let's Go Pikachu is a remake of Pokemon Yellow on Switch. Oh, that thing. Oh, no, no. I never played that. I don't have a Switch. So, no, I never played that or anything like that. No. Yeah, no, but there was already, there's that Pokemon Yellow game where you could be Pikachu, right? And Pikachu, he could learn surf. And he surfed. And he like rode a surfboard and he could learn like fly. And he rode like balloons, right? New Samurai Showdown collection soon, is it? Celeste Orchid. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? This is the first time you've made it to a stream. I'm going to be honest. My streams are pretty boring, dude. You might be pretty bored with my stream. Graphic A. Clayton, what are your thoughts on how the fundamentals of fighting games are being taught today? Depends on what you mean by being taught. Who is teaching fundamentals in the first place? I'm not sure what you mean by being taught. I think fundamentals are trying to be lessened in games, but I'm not sure what you mean by the perspective of being taught. Like, is there a specific person teaching them, or are they saying one thing is a fundamental when it's not, or something? What are we going on? Good. Just doing my hair. About to go film an unboxing. What are you doing? What are you unboxing? How do you feel about the riots going on? Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty. I think it's pretty scary. I think it's probably pretty scary. I was actually wondering, is this the craziest? Like, some girl was telling me this. I don't know if it's true. But this is what she was telling me. She was like, "This is the worst century in the history of the world," or something. She was telling me, right? The past 10 years. I don't know if that's true or not, but I definitely was wondering, is like, is this the craziest political climate that I've ever been alive during? Because I mean, I remember Clinton getting his dick sucked or whatever. I don't know if that counts as being crazy. Or I vaguely remember like 9/11. You know what I mean? Like, I vaguely remember that stuff, I guess. But I'm trying to think, is this the craziest political climate we've ever been in? You know, this whole like Biden, he can't fucking remember what he's saying. Like, I don't know if did you guys ever see that one interview with Joe Biden where he's talking about how kids like to rub his legs and the hair, and he knows about the black people that like to take showers in the pool or something like that. And I'm like, what is this dude talking about, dude? And I'm like, this is good. I'm like, dude, where's Biden or fucking, and it's like a real interview too. Like, because someone had posted this interview with Biden, and he's talking about the black people taking showers in a pool or something like that, and how the kids used to like rubbing his legs because they like hairy legs. And I'm like, this can't be a real interview. But it's a real interview, and he's just talking nonsense. It's like, what is this guy talking about? Anyway, I mean, it's crazy, dude. You know what I mean? So I think it's scary. I think the whole riots and everything, it's fucking scary, dude. I don't know. Did you ever play the new Dead or Alive? Yeah, I think Dead or Alive is cool. I think Dead or Alive got a bad rap in the community. Like I said, I actually don't think that Dead or Alive is some terrible game. I think Dead or Alive is a fun game. I think Dead or Alive got a bad rap because of the boobs, actually. You know, because I think people maybe they didn't take it seriously, but I don't think Dead or Alive is like a terrible game. You know what I mean? I think Dead or Alive was fun to play, right? And God, I would hope a game is fun to play. You want your game to be fun to play, right? So I wasn't super horny about the new Dead or Alive though, because they got rid of like some of the fun stuff, right? They like, you know, you can't like do reuse like, you know, spinning pile driver off a wall or anything like that. You can't like throw people off the cliff the same. And I'm like, why did they get rid of all this kind of fun stuff? Right. I'm like, why would they do that? I just thought that was really strange, I think, right? In Minnesota, the riots are supposedly going to happen. Yeah, it's Minneapolis, right? It's happening, right? Yeah, I think it's scary. I think it's probably a pretty scary time to be alive right there, right now. I think the whole like I said, it's a very like I said, I wonder, is it the craziest political climate there's ever been? That at least that I've been alive. You know what I mean? Because again, I vaguely remember, you know, 9/11, that kind of stuff, but I think it's probably pretty scary. So 2-minute videos that try to sum up things and not like you said they should be learned through extensive practice. Yeah, I guess you would have to show me the videos you're talking about. I mean, I would definitely say that, you know, nowadays people's fundamentals are not as good in video games. People are not as good fundamentally because they really want games to be like a math problem, like very, you know, very set up, predetermined and everything like that. So they have tried to lessen the importance of fundamentals, if you will. If anything, I guess you could say from a certain fucked up perspective, now they're trying to make the math problem the fundamental part, I guess, in a certain perspective, right? I think a big misunderstanding when discussing fighting games is the conflation between skill and strategy. It makes it hard to discuss fundamentals and be on the same page. Yeah, you know, well, like I said, the whole thing is they're trying to take the skill out of fighting games. They're trying to change what is a skill in fighting games. They're trying to make every game like you can read. I tried to compare it to, they want games to be kind of like the equivalent to like of a GED test. You know what I mean? If you can pass your GED, you are just smart enough to pass high school, whatever. So they kind of give people like a crash course by the game being so predetermined, like, oh, this game is so predetermined. If you can pass this sort of GED of a video game strategy, you have a fundamental knowledge now of how a video game works, like a crash course. Basically, it's, you know, they don't want actual kind of like skill to be a part of games, and that's kind of sad. You know what I mean? It's really, I think it's really fucking sad, and like, I think it's really sad. It's because I don't know how long video games are going to last when I see that kind of shit. Came to say happy birthday. Internet is going to be down for a bit. Hey, I still appreciate you coming in. My birthday's in a couple days. Like I said, I'm locked in the house. It's still quarantined, so I'm going to spend my birthday busted nuts all over myself, I think, right? You know, there's a lot of girls on Instagram. There's a lot of nuts to be busted, right? We gotta do what we can in life, basically. Gun 1996. What's up, Clayton? Mudkip has the highest stats out of all the starter Pokemon. Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not. Biden is the perfect politician. He can lie and forget he's lying. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, dude. I really do think it's crazy. Like some of his interviews I've seen were so bad, I didn't know if they were real. Because, you know, I think about all the people that make up lies about me on the internet and try to like spread stories like, oh, hey, look at what Clayton said. And even, you know, first of all, what they're saying I said might be fake. But even assuming they found something that I did say, it's like totally taken out of context and it doesn't show what the person said to me before. But man, some of the stuff that I actually looked up, some of the stuff that Biden has said to see, is this a real interview? And it's a fucking real interview. He's just like going crazy. And it's like, dude, what the fuck is he talking about? Like that interview where he's talking about, oh, I remember when I was in, oh, and the kids, they like rubbing my legs and they like hairy legs. And so they like rubbing my legs. And the black people, they like taking showers in the pool. And it's just like, what is he talking about? And like, and people got to be watching this like, dude, what's he talking about right now? What's going on? But it's a fucking real interview, dude. But what are you going to do, right? Did you ever try Street Fighter EX3? I'm sure I've played it before, but not really. You know, I remember I probably played more Street Fighter EX1 than any Street Fighter because, like I said, Street Fighter EX came out around the time that Street Fighter 3 came out, and Street Fighter EX was actually more popular than Street Fighter 3 in arcades. People, you couldn't, yeah, it'd be hard to get people to pay people to play Street Fighter EX3, or Street Fighter 3. Like, people just did not want to play Street Fighter 3. Like, people actually played Street Fighter EX more than Street Fighter 3 when I was a kid. If Pokemon had a fighting game, would you play it? Actually, Pokemon does have a fighting game. So, Dead or Alive looked amazing when it came out on Xbox, when it first came out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I think Dead or Alive 2, all that kind of shit, dude. Like, I think Dead or Alive is not, I think Dead or Alive gets a bad rap in the community, dude. I do think Dead or Alive gets a bad rap. Nowadays, the games, you know what I mean? They took out some of the fun stuff, which I think is stupid, but, you know. Dude, okay, how about this? I'm going to tell you this. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, I only played the first one, but the first Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball is actually not like some super unfun game. Like, I played it before, and I'm like, this game isn't terrible. It's not a good game, but I played Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, and I'm like, dude, this game isn't terrible. Like, you can actually just play this game if you were bored, right? It's not like a terrible game, right? So, yeah, I think Pokemon or the Pokken fighting that counts as, yeah, so it counts as a fighting game, I think, right? I just want to own some of their swimsuits for my own. They're hella cute. The Daryl Last stuff. Yeah, they got that. Wasn't there something? Was it called like the Venus? Was it? It was like the most expensive swimsuit. Like I said, I'm not really. I most definitely have jacked off to Dead or Alive before, but I guess by the time Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball came, man, was I still jacking off to Dead or Alive when Beach Volleyball came out? I don't know. I'm not sure. Was I? I don't know. Where is this conversation going? I'm not sure. Street Fighter 5 gets new characters in Season 5. Yeah, I heard that. You know what, dude? I just wish they... First of all, if they're making... if they're making this Street Fighter 5, a new Street Fighter 5 season, I want Guy to be in it. But I don't know why Guy would be in it when they have... when they already have like Zeku and stuff like that. But I would like Guy to be in it. But... One of the sad things is even if a Guy is in the game, I don't know if there's a reason for me to play it. Do you know what I mean? Because the game, I just don't like how they switched the game. Like, I actually did play Street Fighter 5 when it first came out, but once they changed, like they updated it and they made DPs not invincible frame 1, I'm like, I'm never playing this game again. I can't fucking support this. I will not support a bullshit game. So I would like Guy to be in it, but will I even play it if he is in it? I don't fucking know, right? But Matthew Morrison came say happy. Oh, you said that, yeah. Will you go live on your birthday? I have a doctor appointment actually on my birthday, but I guess I could, to pass time for something to do. I guess I could to pass time, but I have a doctor appointment on my birthday, so it's so stupid. So my birthday, I have to do this thing. Like, they don't want me to come to the appointment because it's still too dangerous unless you really have to be at the hospital. So I was supposed to go see my cancer doctor, and they're like, well, we don't want you coming to the cancer center right now. And they're like, just like make this phone call. And I'm like, you guys want me just to make a phone call to talk about like my tumor? And they're like, yeah, let's just do a phone call. But I'm like, this is so fucking stupid, dude. I'm like, what is the point of this? And I'm like, I don't know. It's the fucking world we live in. I actually need to, I need new glasses, I think. But I can't even go to the hospital to get like a new eye exam to get new glasses. And it's like, dude, I think I need new glasses, dude. And they're like, well, we can't really see you to have new glasses. And I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. Anyway, where are we? Amen to nut busting. Feel free to check out my OnlyFans to bust them nut. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, if I had a black dick, I would totally. If I was, if I had a huge dick, why wouldn't I bust nuts? I don't see the point. I don't see like the problem. Like I had a guy just message me. He's like, dude, Clayton, make it OnlyFans because he wants. Well, he's a gay dude, right? So he wants to see me bust nuts. And I've told this dude, I'm telling you, dude, I appreciate your compliments, but I don't have a big dick. You're not missing much. It's a very regular dick. And he's like, no, I want to see it. I will get people. I want to see it, and I will get my other gay friends to donate to it. And I'm like, dude, it's a regular dick. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate that you're gay and you think I'm cool. And I can tell you, if you want to donate to me, that's fucking sweet. But my dick isn't that fucking sweet. It's a fucking regular dick. But if I had a huge dick, I would totally bust nuts on it, right? I definitely know during this quarantine, I've been seeing a lot of girls like, oh, here's my OnlyFans. Here's my OnlyFans. And it's crazy. I don't want to say this in a bad thing, right? I do have certain girl friends that have told me, and for lack of a better term, I don't want to be like insulting, but they're kind of regular girls, right? When you would think of someone as attractive enough that they make money, they make a living off of their body or whatever they do. And I know girls that are, kind of just seem like regular girls to me who have told me that they make a living off of things like OnlyFans and Patreon. It's pretty crazy, right? So you can definitely do it. I mean, maybe they say, hey, Clayton, if you have a regular dick, so maybe you could make money off it too. But I just feel like it's kind of weird to me. I feel like I don't know. Anyway, Joe Biden sucks ass. I don't know. I just can't believe it. What a fucked up political climate, dude. It's a fucked up political climate. I don't know, dude. I'm not going to vote for anybody. I feel like both. We're losing either way, I think. Honest thoughts on Street Fighter 5. Like I said, I don't respect Street Fighter 5 because it's tried to destroy the fundamentals of fighting games. Street Fighter 5 was a game that was made that they wanted to bring in a 3D audience, right? That's what it was. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it was a game that was made to appeal, to try to bring in. I've actually said this before too. I would not be surprised if the idea for Street Fighter 5 was one of the original ideas for Tekken vs. Street Fighter, or whatever it was called, or Capcom vs. Street Fighter. I don't remember what it was called, right? And I say that because if you think about the mindset that a 3D player likes, a 3D player likes the kind of mindset of, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the way that you tap with frame advantage, like tap, trying to open up the dude and then you launch the dude, right? And Street Fighter 5 definitely tried to put a more heavy emphasis on the way that you like tap a guy, you try to open them up, and then you, instead of doing like a 3D fighter launcher, you do your crush counter or your, counter hit medium, and then you link off it, right? It's definitely a game that was trying to bring in a 3D audience into a Street Fighter game, I think. But then, they just went so far with trying to take the Street Fighter out of it. Like I said, I don't fucking respect. DPs aren't frame one invincible. Just get the fuck out of here, dude. Just so ridiculous. How is Dead or Alive 6? I didn't like Dead or Alive 6 that it took away some of the fun stuff. You know what I mean? Dead or Alive stuff took away some of like the fun stuff, like throwing people out of the, spinning pile driver off a wall, that kind. It tried to get rid of some of that fun stuff. Like, I just didn't like that. I want to play King of Fighters, but I don't want to fall into the stereotype of only Hispanics play it. That's fine. I think King of Fighters is a cool game. That's where my name originally from, Final Showdown. Because I remember when I was a kid, I saw the Final Showdown Super, and I was like, wow, dude, he throws down a fireball. He runs through the fireball, then he's on fire, and he beats the shit out of you with all these shadows. And I was like, wow, the Final Showdown is such a fucking cool move. And that's why I called myself Final Showdown when I was a kid. Young okay, welcome back. Are you wearing pants to stream? I am wearing pants, yeah. Clayton, is Ultra Instinct Goku busting nuts for us or no? He probably could bust a nut without even touching himself, right? It's basically like wet dreams. If a gay dude with nice lips offered to blow you, would you let him? The gayest thing I can ever say is I've said this before. I know one of the internet's most famous transgender people, and I met her because of my picture being stolen. So her pictures get stolen on the internet and my pictures get stolen. And this girl has been posted on 4chan, all that kind of stuff, right? Like when they post trap threads, she's in a lot of the trap threads. And I know this girl personally. This girl has amazing fucking lips. And I have said before, sometimes I think I would, I'd want a blowjob, sure, dude. I mean, her lips, you can't tell by her face. You cannot tell, dude. So is that gay? I don't know if that's gay, but I have thought about it. That's the gayest thing I can tell, right? Sometimes having something that's normal or regular is sometimes wet dream. Yeah, no, I mean, I can definitely say, I am not someone, I know some people like the stereo. First of all, I don't think that I'm cool, but some people think that I'm quotation marks cool. I have definitely liked girls before that my friends have told me were like below me or they thought I was joking. Like I thought they had kind of like they were like charming in their own way. They had a certain je ne sais quoi or whatever you want. So I don't only like, sometimes people stereotype me. It's like, oh, Clayton, you probably only likes like model girls or something like that. But that's actually not true at all. So there are definitely normal girls that I've definitely, I told the one story when I was in Japan. One of the girls that I thought was cute, my friends made fun of me. They're like, Clayton, you can get all these girls and you want that fucking basement goblin? My friend called her a basement goblin. He was fucking bashing on me, dude, because he likes a very kind of specific girl. But this girl, she was kind of cute. She just had a very kind of normal kind of cuteness to her. And he was like, Clayton, he was like, this girl looks like her parents just let her out of the basement. What the fuck are you talking about? She was like, dude, I think I saw a picture of her. Like, are you sure this? Like, dude, it's like, oh man. So he was bashing me for it. But no, I don't, I like, the only thing I tend to like is I tend to like big lips. Big lips are the thing that I like personally. Joe Mama, if you can't make money busting nuts, then make money with feet. Oh, well, I got that lupus, so my feet are fucking destroyed most of the time from lupus. So, but I do know a girl. I had a girlfriend that she did feet thing, and dude, she actually told me she paid for some trips. She told me she went to excuse me. I think this girl, she told me she went to something like Greece before. This guy was like, if you take a picture of your feet with like a bracelet around your ankle, I will pay for your flight to Greece in the whole week there. It was something ridiculous like that. And sure enough, he fucking did. She just gave him he gave her like a few $1,000 just to take a picture of her feet with a bracelet around her ankle. Silence, right? I don't know what to tell him, but hey, it's true. If old school, where am I? If old school arc system works made Street Fighter 6, what mechanics would you expect? Actually, what I think would be cool, I still think it would be cool if you're old enough to remember a little bit after CVS2, maybe a couple years after it, there was a Arc System versus Capcom game being made, but it got canceled really, really early on. I don't think there was ever even any footage of it. It just got like announced at like some events that it was being made and it fell through. But I do think that would be cool. I think it would be cool if they just would have made like a Capcom versus Guilty Gear. Now, unfortunately, Guilty Gear doesn't have that many characters, so it would be kind of like, ooh, who would be in it, right? So, but I think that I've said this before. I don't think there is a perfect fighting game. That's why people think that I complain about games. I say good things about all games. I don't just because I say that Dragon Ball Fighter Z has things that suck about it. I've also said Dragon Ball Fighter Z has good things that are good about it, right? There's no perfect game, right? So I think in a perfect world, you would just take your quotation marks perfect system, if you will, and I would I would take like a perfect idea of a Street Fighter system, a perfect idea of like a versatile system, a perfect ideal of like a Guilty Gear kind of system, and then just make a mashup, throw all these characters into it. Because I'm telling you, dude, I think you could make like if they ever make Capcom versus SNK 3, which I would like it to be like an awesome Street Fighter 2 game. Of course, I would like that too. But I think at this point, there's so many characters, dude, from like Capcom and SNK. You could make a Capcom. Oh yeah, okay. So this is exactly what I could be getting at. Since there's no perfect game, it's better just to have like characters in like a quotation marks perfect game system. If they ever make a Capcom versus SNK 3, why not just make a Capcom versus SNK 3 Z and a Capcom versus SNK versus X3, whatever the fuck. And one of the games is in a Street Fighter system, and one of the games is in like a verse style system. Like, can you imagine? Because like in a verse style game, man, give Kyo all his moves. He has all his fire punches. He has all his nest Kyo moves. He has all his regular fireball DP moves. He's doing like an Orochimaru in the air, a crazy final showdown that is the entire fucking screen. You know what I mean? You could just go crazy, dude, right? I don't know. Anyway, where am I? Yo, Clayton, just wondering, have you ever fiddled around with Smash Brothers? Yes, I have. I've played it for fun with people, but I'm not any good at it. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure. Anyways, were you ever into Tekken or Soul Calibur games? I wasn't into Tekken, but I do like Soul Calibur. I made Soul Calibur combo videos. So, and I said this before, again, another kind of fighting game history knowledge. People probably don't remember this, but if you guys remember in Soul Calibur 2, like famous players like Fetz, who played Khalik, was very famous, right? And of course, he's way better than me. But a lot of like the nut blow strategy was stuff that I actually showed Fetz back in the day. A lot of like Khalik's nut blow strategies in Soul Calibur 2 actually originally came from me, and I posted them. And people said, just like all these games, that they were not real. And I actually showed Fetz them, and then Fetz, became a very famous player, and Fetz got credit for it. But there's like a little history knowledge, I guess. But what do you think about Maximilian, dude? I don't really watch Maximilian, dude. I've listened to him as like background music sometimes. The main thing I can say about him, I was disappointed that he never shouted me out when I've said this before. All those guys, when they were being flown to Bandai and Namco for 6 months straight, and they never did anything in the game. And then when all this stuff, I was telling them all that it worked, and all these guys were like, it didn't work. And then what happened? All the stuff I worked, and then Maximilian made a video about it, and he got millions and millions of views on it. And I'm like, man, dude, I was telling you guys this stuff worked. Bandai Namco was flying you to their studio for 6 months to play the game. No one believed me, and then you made a video on it, and you couldn't like shout me out, and you made millions of views on it. I was just like, damn, dude. And I told the story before, and I don't want to because I don't know if they have like a non-disclosure agreement. When I started making my videos, one of those guys even messaged me, and he was like, oh shit. He's like, you were right. And he's like, well, dude, Clayton, he's like, I got to tell you, Bandai Namco actually gave us the full version of the game. We've been playing it for a while now. Do you have any other things that we can do to play the game now? So, I mean, that just goes to show you, just like, damn, dude, these guys had this game this whole time. They got flown there. All this stuff I was telling them that worked, and everyone said it didn't work. And then when I showed them that it worked, then Maximilian put it on his channel, and he got millions and millions of views for it. And I was like, damn, could any of it at least shouted me out for it? And not even a shout out. So I was disappointed by that. But I don't know if he's ever talked shit about me per se or anything like that. But I was very disappointed by that. That's my opinion on that. Oh, Dead or Alive 5 is good. Where am I? Where am I? Clayton, do girls still cry when they see you? Do girls cry when they see you? I don't know if I've had any. What would be the last strange interaction I've had with a girl? Oh, are you talking about? Yes. Wait, are you talking about the video where a girl cried when yes, that did happen. Yes, a girl started crying. She thought I was fake. Yes, that is true. That actually has happened. Yes, that is true. That's a fucking crazy story. Man, wow. What a fucking weird life I've had. I haven't had a lot of girl experiences lately. Ooh, that sounds like, geez, well, I guess I haven't had sex in a while. I haven't had sex since the winter. I'm gonna be telling you, I'm desperate, right? I'm telling you, dude, I just reached this level that is so ridiculous. I told the story and it was so fucking depressing. I was with girls and I had the girls get so nervous they couldn't even do anything. And it was so fucking depressing and sad. Like to grow up as like a nerd where like girls will tell you you're ugly in front of everybody, you have like rocks on your face, and then for that to like flip around and girls like treat you totally differently. Like, man, I've had girls before and it's crazy, dude. Like girls that are hot enough that like you bust nuts to girls saying like, oh man, I would love to be with this girl. This girl is so hot. Like imagine a girl being that hot, right? And then you get a chance to be with the girl and the girl thinks you are so cool. They don't move and they can't do anything. And they just keep telling like, oh no, why would you like me? And I'm like, dude, you're so fucking hot. Don't worry about it. No, why would you like me? You like all these other, or all these people like you. Why would it matter? And you try to pass it off and you try to be cool. Like, dude, well, let's make all these other girls jealous then, right? Let's make all these other girls jealous. No, I got to know, why would you like? And they just keep going on and on. It's like, oh my God, I can't get a boner. And I'm like, I can't believe I was just about to bone this girl that I've like jacked off to. She is so hot. Thousands and thousands of more people on Instagram or whatever the fuck you want to call it. More than me. I'm a nobody on Instagram. And this girl got so nervous, or these girls get so nervous they can't even do anything. And I can't even get it up because I'm like, wow, dude. And you just like leave the conversation. And I think it's actually on I don't know if it's on this phone. I guess I probably shouldn't show you the conversation anyway. And then you get the girls actually message you like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm crying right now. I just got so nervous. I couldn't believe we were going to do it. And I'm like, yeah, I couldn't believe we were going to do something either. And then you just you spilled your spaghetti in front of me. And it's like, dude, I can't even imagine ever having sex with them now because it's just so fucking weird. Isn't that crazy? Like, I hope you guys never get to that level. It's fucking depressing. Are you ever going to post Dragon Ball FighterZ ranked or casual matches? I don't play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I said it. I only do combo videos. But I did recently. I posted myself playing Guilty Gear again, and I did all those humanly, supposedly impossible combos that no one can do in a real match. I could post the link to it again, but I don't play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I wish I played Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I don't like it. And the person was James Charles. I don't know who James Charles is. Basement Goblin, yeah, that's what they call it, yeah. Big lips. I know a guy who was into that. Oh, I love big lips, yeah. Hi, my experience, homely chicks have better pussies than hot chicks. Hey, they might. I mean, Clayton, do you have a Twitter? I have a Twitter, but I'm banned from Twitter right now. I can't post because all those dudes that I exposed for making up lies about me went and they did like a mass flagging on my YouTube or my Twitter or whatever. So it's so sad. I exposed all these dudes for making up lies about me. I showed proof of it, and then they went and they flagged all the posts to the point that I got, flagged for that kind of stuff. So, I did see, I can't post, but I did see, it's funny. Why are all these people doing all these Vegito combos now that I did? Did all these people say, oh, you can't do those Vegito combos? Now everyone's doing all this Vegito stuff. And why do I see people like Buttmonger, Magic Man, all these dudes who talk shit about me? Why are they all posting how amazing it is? Do you realize how fake these fuckers are, dude? Like, can these dudes please get banned from the community? All these dudes say everything I do sucks. Then once they can do it, now it's amazing. It's like clockwork, dude. It's ridiculous. Do you agree with the opinion that RCs kill the pacing of Guilty Gear matches? I've never heard that. Who has said that RCs kill the pacing in Guilty Gear matches? I've actually never heard that before. So like a Skullgirls type of situation for CVS3. I've never played Skullgirls. The only thing I can say about Skullgirls is, like I said, when Mike Z was making Skullgirls, he asked me if I wanted to help him test it. And I just wasn't interested. I just said, good luck with your game. That kind of stuff. What happened? A girl cried looking at you. I've had a lot of very bizarre experiences with girls. I had a girl that threw up before too. I told this story, which I guess isn't too totally bizarre because I was actually talking to a guy friend about this, and he told me that he went out with a girl that was so hot to him that he had to go to the bathroom multiple times during their date, and he threw up because he was getting so nervous with her. So I guess it happens to guys too, but I was with this girl before, and we were going out for the day, middle of the day, right? And she told me to meet her at the bar. And I was like, okay. And so we went to the bar. I don't drink because I'm not supposed to drink, right? Because I'm sick. But so she got drunk a little bit. You know, she started drinking a little bit. And then we went out and she's like, oh, yeah, Clayton. She's like, I just had to tell you. She was like, you know, I had to get drunk before we hung out because I was just so nervous about the idea of hanging out with you, right? And so I'm like, okay, I guess we're kind of flirty here, right? And, you know, eventually, you know what I mean? She's like, you know, I was just kind of joking with her. And I'm like, well, geez, if you're drunk, I guess I can try to get out of the friend zone. And I told this before. That used to be one of my flirty lines I used to tell the girls. And girls actually started getting pissed by it. So I had to stop it. But I was like, oh, I guess I can try to get out of the friend zone. And you're just like, oh, God. And she started like blushing. And I'm like, well, geez, if you're drunk, does this mean I should like try to kiss you now? And she's like, me and you kiss? And she's like, and she like claps on the floor and she started like throwing up and she's like, and she like went to the bathroom and I'm like, oh my God. And then she went to the bathroom and she got out and she's like, sorry, I just had to like throw up a little bit. I just got really nervous when you said that we could like kiss or something like that. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, are you serious? And I was like, holy shit. So she started getting trashed, right? And I'm like, well, you know, maybe we can hang out another day. And this girl, man, she got real pissed at me too. Because after we talked so many days later, and she got mad. She's like, I can't believe you played with my feelings like that. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what? And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Played with your feelings. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But anyway, most of my girl stories are fucking depressing, dude. Like I said, I get like, dude, I could show you some girls that have tried to say that I am cool to you on Instagram who have like, I don't know, 100,000 followers, whatever the fuck. You know, on Instagram, I'm a fucking nobody, dude. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking nobody on Instagram, right? And dude, there are some girls that have said they're too nervous to do something with me. I could show you the messages. You would not fucking believe how fucking hot they are. Unfucking believable, dude. Girls people probably jack off to on Instagram have like spilled their spaghetti. It's fucking depressing. It's really fucking depressing. It's fucking awful even. Because it's like, Jesus Christ, I can't even do anything. It's ridiculous. Anyway, what am I? Something like that. Tips on getting into fragrances. For fragrances, I would say that I would recommend well, once Sephora opens up or something like that. Once like Sephora opens back up, I would say go to like a Sephora, find whatever fragrances you like, get as many free samples as you can, and find something you like, really. SB Unlimited. Hey, Clayton, what's up? All those guys, the big YouTubers, are not as at that game. Wait, all those guys, the big YouTubers, are not good at the game. It's crazy. Well, like I said, I don't play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, so I can't claim to be good at Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I know I can say I'm good at games I am good at. Like I said, the Japanese have told me I'm the best in the world at Karma's Revenge before. I've won so many tournaments and other games before while I was on disability, sick between matches, you know what I mean? But I can't say I'm good at Dragon Ball Fighter Z because I don't play it, right? But I am a very confident, creatively person, and I can say, you know, Dragon Ball Fighter Z would not be where it is without me. You can look at all these dates, all these dudes constantly say none of this stuff will work, and what happens? All of it worked. And then these dudes, they try to hide it. Why do you think all these dudes like go to such extreme lengths to get people to not watch my videos? Because really, I've been in video games since Street Fighter 2. No game has ever been destroyed like Dragon Ball Fighter Z that I did. It's never happened before that I've ever seen. You on good terms with Kwanger LR? I saw him give you credit. I don't think me and him have a problem. Yes, I have seen he's given me credit before for stuff, so that's pretty cool. So I would hope that we're cool. But you know what? I feel so scared about the community in a sense, right? Because I have definitely seen people that have tried to be nice to me. I told the story and I posted a video before. There's a dude who used to keep trying to friend me on Facebook, all this kind of stuff. He used to ask me messages in Discord, how I'm doing all these combos, all this kind of shit. And then you want to know what I saw? He was in a chat room with all the dudes who made up lies about me, making fun of how I supposedly faked being sick and laughing about it. How fucked up is that? This dude was trying to friend me on Facebook, has tried to act like he's my friend, was asking me how I'm doing all these combos. He was in a chat with all these other guys who make up lies about me, making fun of me, trying to say I like fake being sick. What a fucking disgusting piece of shit. If that guy gets cancer and dies, good riddance. I don't give a fuck about any of these guys. Absolutely fucking disgusting, the people in this community. Good riddance. Anyway, where am I? Where am I? I've learned a lot about Vegeta from your visit and Quang Shot. Yeah. Or at least try to. Andre, is your birthday tomorrow, Clay? My birthday is, I think it's Monday. My birthday's Monday. So I'm getting old. Daddy's getting old. I heard the RC opinion on some big FGC channel and YouTube and thought it was ridiculous. I've never heard that opinion on RCs. Were they talking about why RCs maybe? I have, sir. I have heard some people in the community do not like YRC. I have heard some people don't like that. Where am I? Did you clap the cheeks though? No, dude. No, I'm telling you, some of these girls, no, they are so fucking hot. You would not fucking believe how hot some of these girls are. I could probably show you their picture, but they're fucking famous enough that you might know who they are if I show you their message, dude. And it is so fucking depressing because some of these girls are so hot. Like, dude, you guys don't know. I don't like, imagine a girl you've jacked off to on Instagram before. You get a chance to be with that girl, and that girl just like fucking spills her spaghetti in front of you. It's so fucking depressing, dude. God, it's fucking depressing. It's fucking ridiculous. It's really, really fucking depressing. So no, I'm actually not that cool. I wish I was cool, but man, yeah, I reached the bizarre level where girls actually can spill their spaghetti in front of me and be too nervous to do something. It's fucking, wow, is it sad. Man, oof, depressing. That's life, I guess. My girl stories are kind of depressing too, man. Kind of humiliating, but fuck it. Yeah, move forward. Well, that's why we have hentai, right? There's always anime and hentai. You know, what are you going to do, right? That sucks, man. Backstab. Yeah, fucked up. Oh, yeah. I guess you could say, yeah, I guess I could probably put I guess I could probably put a message like, you know, instead of asking me about combos, why don't you ever ask how I'm doing, you know, or something like that. But, I don't know. You know, I said this before, dude. Unless you guys, and like I said, I know, like I said, I'm gonna show. Okay, first of all, let me show myself. I haven't showed myself this channel. I do have a Patreon. I do have a it's called Patreon and PayPal, and I do have the super chat is here. So if you want to donate to the birthday stream, you could do that. And like I said, if you want to support the channel, if you like the videos, if you comment on the videos, if you share the videos, that all help supports the algorithm, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what? These dudes don't have a fear of doing anything they do because people won't help me expose them. Like, I've posted proof of all the stuff this community has done. But unless you guys actually help me call out these guys, nothing is ever going to happen to these guys. Right? So, anyway, where am I? Yeah, see, YRC sucks. Some people don't like YRC, right? So, what was your diet like when you were the most jacked? My diet is still mostly the same. I mean, I just showed, I don't know, I could show a picture. I just took this picture today. I don't know. Do you guys want to see a picture of me today? I wanted to lose a couple pounds for my birthday, but, you know, I'm just, my body hurts. I'm sick all the time. You know what I mean? So this is what I look like right now, I guess. I don't know. This is, I don't know if that's, wow. Oh, that my abs don't look too good right there, do they? Time out. Let's see. I just probably post it. Well, my Instagram. I'll just post my Instagram and you can look at the picture. Where is it? How do we get to Instagram? My body's still basically the same, but you know what I mean? It's just sometimes I'm more sick than others. You know, I could post my okay, so if you look at the story, in here, if you click my story, you'll be able to see how I look right now. So if you just click the story, you'll see the picture, whatever, you'll be able to see what I look like. But anyway. Yeah, you know, I had my testosterone checked again recently, and you know, some people think I'm lying, but you know, my testosterone, I still have low testosterone on and off, and my hormones are really fucked up right now. You know what I mean? So just chronic disease, right? You know, when you're sick a lot, you get your body sucks, right? So I guess from a certain perspective, you could be like, wow, most normal people never have ever even been as buff as you, let alone like sick people, right? But you know, I would like to be cool, right? So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Schwarzenegger, Chad? Schwarzenegger? Ooh, it sounded like I was saying something else, didn't it? A Schwarzenegger, Chad? I don't know what does that even mean? Is that like I'm not sure. Is that like German? I should probably know a little bit of German. I am part German, but I don't. Celestial Orchid is Pikachu. Yes, of course, Pikachu is my favorite. Look at this dude. Should I try to speak in Japanese to you guys about how much I love Pikachu? Do you guys want to hear my terrible? Oh, I got one of my. Should I like tell you about how much I love Pikachu in Japanese? Tell me, Daddy. Where am I? Where am I? Like, you like this band always in the comments, so he's funny. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that guy. It's too bad my channel didn't get bigger, else my channel would have been better, right? Link your OnlyFans. I don't have an 8-inch dick. If I had an 8-inch dick, I'd be jacking off on camera. Fuck. Jesus Christ. You know, both my brothers, I've told the story, supposedly have massive dicks, actually, I've heard. Both my brothers have actually massive penises. I told the story before. So my brother's an artist, right? And one time he was using his pictures as like a reference for a picture he drew. And so he had to take a picture of himself in underwear, right? And he took a picture of himself in his underwear, and dude, so he's in his underwear, dude. And I don't know if this looks, and it just looks like, I don't know. Okay, I guess it was like sticking out like this much or some bullshit. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Zach. I'm like, okay, dude, we know you have a big dick, dude. His dick was just like fucking massive. Like, it looked like a joke. It looked like he stuck something. Okay, actually, this is something funny I did. Okay, so I did a modeling thing once, right? And I was doing this modeling show, and they wanted me to wear these like super tight, sort of like yoga pant things, like. And I'm like, oh God. And I'm like, I got to wear these huge yoga pant things. And I'm like, dude, this looks so ridiculous. So I'm not joking. So, you know, I'm like, dude, this looks so retarded. Just to be funny, I'm going to take 2 socks and I'm going to put it in my pants while I'm wearing these yoga pants. So I did this modeling show, and I'm walking down the runway, and it must have looked ridiculous because I put 2 huge socks in there, and I'm walking down, and the crowd was like, what the fuck? And they were looking at each other. And dude, oh shit. My phone still works, right? And so anyway, I'm like walking down, and like one of the boss ladies was like, oh, sorry, Clayton. I didn't know. We didn't know, or else we wouldn't have put you in that. And I didn't want to be like, oh, it was actually like whatever. But anyway, I did do that before, right? Unfortunately, like I said, I got to, you know, that's something too. I've thought too, like, you know, because if you ever take TRT, I've thought about taking TRT, but I hear it makes your like balls shrink or something too. So I don't know. Anyway, wait, where am I? Your abs are better than my abs. You can get good abs too. Don't worry. Did I miss out anything? We're just talking about my brother's big dick, and I did a modeling show where I tried to make it look like I had a huge dick, right? Speaking Japanese. 簡単なら少し日本語ができるけど、でもちょっと恥ずかしいから。俺なんかこの年になったのに ぬぐるみを抱っこしながら、話せるのはちょっと変かな。でも、ピカチュウ、この可愛いから。うん。しゃあねえな。But yeah, was that Japanese? My Japanese is so bad. My Japanese is really bad. Who's the oldest brother? I am actually the oldest brother. When you post the pictures of you being ripped, it inspired me to work out, but I need the gym. I actually just do. I actually just do. I do. I mostly do body weight stuff, and I do mostly body weight stuff, and band stuff, that kind of stuff. Where am I? When you posted pictures of, yeah, like, oh yeah, yeah. Gone 1996. Why don't you like Asian girls, Clay? I don't get why you don't slay when you were in Japan. I've never been a nerd that was when there's like a nerd, right? When there's a nerd. That sounded weird. I think there's this idea that all nerds have like for lack of a better term, yellow fever or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I was really just a nerd because I like anime. I like video games, I like manga, you know what I mean? Like the end goal, I never had this goal that I just wanted to like bone a bunch of Asian chicks. That wasn't really, I'm not saying it, no, I mean some Asian girls are cute, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But it was not the main goal. Me liking Japan, me being a nerd, it was not to bang Asian chicks. That's all it is, really. You know what I mean? So I don't have that sort of stereotypical biasness. If you think of a stereotypical biased or dude who likes anime, manga, video games, they just want to bang all these Asian chicks, yellow fever, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't have that, right? I just, girls are girls. Girls are hot. The only girl thing that I'm biased towards is I like big lips. That's the only thing that I'm biased towards. You gotta get some Burt's Bees chapstick. I've not used that. What's your brother's OnlyFans then? My middle brother actually has jacked off on camera before. If your balls shrink from steroids, they will only make your dick look bigger. Yes, my Japanese is it's weird. I feel I wish I need to practice more, but that's one of the things because that's one of the things I've said before too. I feel like if I was super into Asian girls, I think that it's kind of like the kill two birds with one stone, right? So it's like, oh, I really want to practice my Japanese so I can just try to get with any Japanese chick that I can find, right? So, but that just wasn't really me, right? So if it was, that would be great because it would be if I could find if there was like of course there was when I was in Japan, of course there were like attractive girls, but from a certain perspective, of course it would be amazing to have like some Japanese girlfriend, I guess, and then we like each other and I get to practice my Japanese at the same time. That would be fucking amazing, of course, right? But I am not some dude who has like crazy yellow fever or some bullshit that would just get a girlfriend to do that. You know what I mean? You are literally an anime. Actually, that was a funny story. I told you, I don't know if I told you guys this one story. I had this friend once. He was pretty clever when he was drunk, right? This guy, he thought I had sex with his girlfriend and his sisters, which is ridiculous, but he was going like Looney Tunes from all the drugs and alcohol he was taking. And for some reason, he thought that I had just gone and had sex with all his sisters and all his girlfriends, past girlfriends, past girlfriends, all at the same time, right? And it's kind of funny because he actually said, he's like, man, Clayton, you're just like an anime, just like a real Pokemon collector. Gotta collect them all, Clayton. You gotta have every girl has to like you. Gotta collect them all, Clayton, right? And I was like, damn, that's pretty clever, dude. I'm like, gotta collect them all? That's pretty clever, right? For you being drunk. But then he took 2 beer bottles and he picked them up and he came after me. So then it wasn't clever. It was kind of scary. But I had a friend that actually told me that one time when he was real fucked up. And I had to like lock myself in a door until he like calmed down. I was about to call the police on him. He was going fucking crazy, but Don't do drugs, kids, I guess. Stormcard 59. You can get a lot done at the home or outside. You don't need a gym to get results. Yeah, that's true, right? Was Toonami your first exposure to anime? Oh no, I don't think so. No, first exposure to anime. What would be my first exposure to anime? I feel like there was stuff before Toonami. You know what I mean? Wasn't even the regular Dragon Ball before Toonami, and they used to have like anime on Sci-Fi or something. I think I forget. Do you have a favorite manga or anime? No, not offhand. My favorite anime is Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. I like the Ghost in the Shell. Excuse me. I like the Ghost in the Shell series better than I like the Ghost in the Shell series better than I like the movies. Actually, I do. I like the standalone complex or standalone complex and the second gig. I think was it called? Was that the second series? So I like those. Those were a lot better. I think, right, than the movie. Do you have a picture of you with short hair? This is about the shortest hair I have, and I would do this again, but because of like the lupus and everything like that, my hair is just not as thick as it used to be. But that's about as whoa, there goes the microphone. That's about as short as about as I've had it. I'm gonna go take some medicine. Time out. I gotta go take some medicine. Wait a second. It's actually kind of sunny outside. Damn, it's 4. Not sure how much longer I'm going to stream. It's kind of sunny outside. I kind of feel like I should. I feel like I should try to do something. I'm fine. Just taking my regular medicine. Andre goes, do you ever wear a bun or a ponytail? I have the same length hair as you. Sometimes, or not. Well, again, I'm kind of in that like shitty spot where my hair isn't like super thick anymore from like all the lupus, all that kind of stuff, right? So, you know what I mean? To have like a long ponytail, I feel like my hair needs to be thicker, and to have it like shorter, like that Robert Redford thing. I need it to be thicker too. So it's kind of like it's like it's at like a shitty level of like thickness, I guess. I could probably find some pictures of me with like a ponytail, I guess. Let me see if I can find pictures of me with a ponytail. Where am I? Man, old days. Probably, well, I don't know. If I post pictures, are people gonna like? People probably like. Let me see. Where's some old pictures? Going through old pictures. Oh wow, damn! These are old. Jesus Christ! Man, that's old shit. That's old as fuck. Where's some old pictures? Oh, wow. Damn. Look at that. I found some pictures of me winning tournaments. I found some pictures of me winning these tournaments that supposedly never happened. What a coincidence. What a coincidence that there's always proof of everything that I've said. How bizarre. Very bizarre. But where's a picture where you can see my ponytail in all its glory? Where is it? Oh, this one maybe? Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Damn, that's old. That's old. Can you see this picture? This is really bad. Oh boy. Okay, I could show you a picture. So you know Flo is like a famous pitcher, right? Or you know, like Flo's like a famous player. So this is like when I was a kid first going to tournaments. Couldn't drive yet or anything like that. And I beat Flo in a tournament, and I heard that Flo was like a very famous player. And I'm like, oh, can I have a picture with you? I don't know if you guys can see this. That probably looks really bad. Or did it post? What the hell? Is it not posting the picture? Is the link too big to post? Wow, the link is too big to post. The link has so many letters. I can only post up to this. Why is the link so big? Well, it's a picture on my Facebook, I guess, so I can't show it. Yeah, I'm trying to post it. Well, it's too big, it says. Well, whatever. Oh, I guess I could flip it around. Oh, okay. Could I like flip it around? Can you see it? Can you see that? Oh, wait, no. Wait, where did it go? No. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Is it showing up? I don't know if you see that. Did it show up? Or did it not work? Anyway, so that was a funny turn. That was me after I got off work. Show on your actually could I show on my phone? That might be easier, I guess. Oh god, I don't use Facebook a lot on my phone. Let me see. It was in a ponytail. It was in a ponytail, though. That's what I mean. It was in the back, like in a ponytail. That's what I'm saying, though. I have to go find this shit. Excuse me. Let me see. Oh, man. Excuse me, where's this crap? Oh, God. That's sad. No, God damn it. Man, it looks pretty. So it's on a ponytail behind me, but that's pretty bad. So, like I said, I didn't know who these famous players were. Like, dude, when I first started going to tournaments, dude, the only dude that I knew about was like Mike Watson, right? I knew about like guys like Mike Watson, but I didn't know that I was good at games at first when I first started going to tournaments. And then I just started winning like instantly, right? And so I guess it probably made me look kind of like an asshole because, Flo was like a famous player. And, I went to this tournament and I like beat him. And I'm like, oh, can I have a picture with you? Like right after I beat him. He was probably like, what the he's like, who's this fucking stupid idiot, right? But anyway, that was me, I guess. I don't know if oh, I can't even make this picture bigger on my phone. See, I don't know how much of this. Where's some like yeah, boy. Some of these pictures are depressing because you can see where I started losing my hair when I got sick. And I wore that hat for like years, waiting for my hair to grow back. That was fucking terrible, dude. Like, it took me 2 years for my hair to grow back after I got sick. That fucking sucked. That was very depressing. Let me see. So this is kind of a funny picture. So okay. Do you guys remember why I told you? How could I tell you a story time about Guilty Gear? Okay, so let me see if I can find this picture. Do you guys remember I told you one of the original reasons that the community hated me? And I told you guys there is this story that I defended this guy who actually was helping the community, but the people did not like him, right? I defended this guy who was helping the community, and people gave me a bad rap about it because they didn't like him, right? And then years later, it was basically found out that all of these dudes were actually going around stealing his video games. They took his like toothbrush and they put his toothbrush in the toilet, all that kind of stuff. And all those years that these dudes tried to say that it was me and that he was the bad guy, or me and him were the bad guy. And then you know what? I actually have pictures where people were like friends with him, right? So I don't know what it's going to show up. So it's the dude in the blue. The dude in the blue is actually the Tom Ass guy. DSP man, what's up, dude? Hey, thanks. I tried to do it. So the dude, that's Tom Ass. The dude in the blue is actually the Tom Ass guy. And that's the guy that I've told about in the stories that he is the guy that the community was actually like stealing from. And people wouldn't defend him. It was always I always say DSP. Oh, DPS man. I'm so used to, I see DPS man. So DPS man. So that's the Tom Ass guy that I tell people about, that people were actually stealing his stuff. They were stealing his stuff and they tried to make it act like he was the bad guy. And then years later, people found out that, these guys were actually stealing stuff from him. It's really fucked up, dude. Really, really fucked up, man. So there's two, people say that people try to say that I faked being sick. It didn't happen. Well, there you could see I was losing all my hair. So I had to wear that hat for like 2 years. But hey, Clayton faked being sick, right? Clayton faked being sick. It never happened. But there's that. Where else are we? That's why I say I'm actually probably thinking of Dark Side, Phil. That's probably why when I see that shit. I just reading it too fast. Um, I don't know if there's anything else really interesting to show. You think that people don't believe that I faked it? Yeah, but why is Buttmonger still going around? That dude, I just caught that dude recently saying that I faked being sick. These people still go around and say all that stuff, dude. It's fucked up, man. So there's a tournament. That's crazy. Okay. So I don't know if you could see this. That's pretty. This is real fucking old, dude. I don't know if you could see me. That's me right there. That was a huge tournament. That tournament had like 100 something people in it, and I won that tournament. And I told this story before. I won that tournament, dude. And not too long after that, I went as far as to like, it was like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia, dude. I got there. I beat people so bad and casual, they canceled the entire tournament, dude. So I don't know if you could see the box was because I won all these prizes from winning the tournament, but not long after that, I went, it was like Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, that kind of thing. I went to the tournament. I beat people so bad and casual, they canceled the entire tournament. They said, we're not even going to have it now. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Of course, that would never happen nowadays with things streamed, right? But that was the fighting game community back in the day, dude. Ridiculous, right? There's another picture. I was like started to lose all my hair from the radiation, all that kind of stuff. That sucked. I got super skinny, dude. I got down to like 130 pounds, actually. I was like super skinny back then, dude, when that happened. I went to like 130 pounds when I got sick. And then I like ballooned up to like 185 pounds. It was ridiculous. And now I'm like 175 pounds. Was this the Karnov? No, this was Guilty Gear back in the day. This isn't even Karnov's. This is Guilty Gear. No. Well, like I said, you know what? Unless you guys actually help me call out these guys, it's going to keep happening, right? That's all people do. They just keep, because they aren't held accountable. They can just make up whatever they want, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. There's a really old picture. I have a ponytail in that picture. I don't know. Can't really tell, but whatever. Where are we? Clayton, do you think this generation of gaming is too dependent on the trends? If we're talking about the trends of making games easier, then yes, that is I am against that trend. Um, oh well. Oh well. I picked up Ultra Instinct Goku. What do you think about him, dude? He's probably the most fun DLC character. I think he's really cool competitively, but I think creatively, combo wise, he's not that cool. But I think competitively, he is really cool. The trends of mediocre style with no substance. I will agree with that. I mean, I am not a fan of how games are going on, or how games are going. I see a million Ultra Instinct Gokus in party matches, and his command grab is kind of ridiculous and annoying. Is that orb thingy jiggy jiggy? The orb thingy majiggy? Oh, well, dudes, I'm probably going to bust out of here pretty soon. Any other questions before I go? I actually need to practice. I need to do my daily Japanese practice. Will you ever draw a Pikachu hentai? Oh, this should have been. Oh man, that should have been the thumbnail. No. What was the most embarrassing public boner you ever had? I don't think I've ever had an embarrassing public boner. I don't think I've ever had an embarrassing public boner. I can tell you one of the most embarrassing things I've ever had to. I don't. Let's not tell that story. Never mind. I don't want to tell that story because it's depressing. But no, I don't think I've ever had an embarrassing public boner. I hope you have a good day, Clayton. Yeah, you too, dude. DPS man, have a good day. Yep, you too, dude. Those drawings. Oh yeah, Pikachu. Yeah, he was just destroying these dinosaurs. He's quite the fucking. He's quite heroic. Do you know Gachi Bass? Gachi Bass? Gachi Bass? Gachi Bass? I don't know. I don't think I know who that is. Why? Clayton, I love your Pikachu drawings at the end of the combos. Hey, I appreciate it. I try to make it. I try to make it fun for you guys. I try to make it silly. That's why I do all that stuff. I try to get people to not take games so seriously, but inevitably they do, I guess. Gotcha, boss. This isn't some porno, is it? I don't want to look up something ridiculous. Gotcha, boss. I'm not going to look up something ridiculous right now, am I? Gotcha, boss. Gotcha, boss meaning? Oh, Gotcha boss is the variant of the original emote Gotchigasm created for the streaming website Twitch. Very similar to the emote Craigasm. The emote features Billy Gotchmuchi Harrington with his head tilted back with great pleasure on his face, almost like when someone is climaxing. Huh. I think I've seen that guy, but I didn't know that was the name. I didn't know that was the name. What team would you play on Dragon Ball FighterZ if you played? Hopefully a team with Vegito and someone else, but I don't know who else, right? I don't know who else I would play, but I would try to make a Vegito team work. I don't know. I'm not sure. Vegito, I don't know. I'm not sure. Hopefully someone with Vegito though, because he's my favorite character. But the problem with Dragon Ball FighterZ is it's such a pre-planned and predetermined game, right? So, and like I said, it's a very hypocritical game with how it's played. It's a tag team game that randomly discourages synergy, and then in other aspects of the game encourages synergy. So it's a real fucking clusterfuck of hypocriticalness. So I don't know. It seems sad because I would like to just play characters that I think are cool, but I guess if I'd have to try to find a team that works well with Vegito, I guess. Have you ever heard Vegito's OST in Dokkan? Is that the Dokkan battle? No, I have not. Is it actually good or something? Vegito Dokkan battle. Is that what it's called? Dokkan battle? Dokkan battle thing. Wait, that's not it. Dokkan. What the? Dokkan battle thing. Time out. There's an ad. Well, I guess it sounds better than his Dragon Ball Fighter Z theme, I guess. Were you Team Edward or Team Jacob? Oh, is that Twilight? I don't know. I don't think I like Twilight enough to have an opinion. Oh, there's 2 STs for Vegito? Oh, geez, I don't know. I guess what would be the other one then? Would you say Dragon Ball Fighter Z is like Marvel 2? No, I don't think so. There's 2 STs for, yeah. Which Goku would you say is the best fighters in Fighter Z right now? I guess we'll have to see how Ultra Instinct Goku turns out, right? We'll see how Ultra Instinct Goku turns out competitively, and then we'll go from there. I played base Vegeta and Goku Black for I picked up Vegeta because you made him look hella saucy. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. From what I'm seeing, there's that Taco guy, I think his name is. He's been doing a lot of the Vegito stuff I do in my videos and real matches. So, also, I thought it was very funny how what was it? Once these dudes, they try to get me banned on Twitter. Now all these dudes are posting all this Vegito tech that I already posted before. I'm like, how the fuck are you guys going to post all this Vegito tech that I already showed you guys how to do and you guys said sucked? And now you guys are posting it again that it's awesome. Like, get the fuck out of here. So ridiculous. I missed an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to bust out of here too. Unless anyone else has a couple more questions before I go. Fire, hold your peace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't like pasta. Or no, pasta. Carbonell. What the fuck is it called? It's like bacon or something. Bacon, chicken, bacon something. Bacon something, bacon pasta something, right? I forget, whatever. Carbonara, is that what it's called? All right. Have you made any Zabasu videos? Yup, those Zabasu videos. Can we see Pikachu cake? His butt? All right, dudes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, dudes. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Support the channel if you can. I don't know. I guess maybe, like I said, I'm quarantined for my birthday anyway, so maybe I'll do another live stream again. I don't know. Got nothing else to do, I guess, right? Who knows? Anyway, dudes, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, if you can, support the channel. Help me call out these dudes who make up lies, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. The end.